Hi, it's Irene's World. It is what it is, and I wonder what it's like in your world today. But in my world today, it's all about taking off the limits. As long as you have limiting beliefs, you will limit yourself in everything and anything that you want to become or want to express in this realm of appearance. Now, everything that has happened to you as life circumstance, relationships, lack, falling sick, everything is a result of your belief. The concept you have believed of who you are, who others are, who life force, God, energy is, and how he relates to others, that image and feeling is what plays out into your sphere of existence as a circumstance, an expression, manifestation, a miracle, a lack. It all boils down to your belief. Now, when we mention beliefs, people think it is about a religion, a denomination. Belief is simply something you have had faith in and is true to you. You can have faith in sickness and it will manifest. You can have faith in lack and it will manifest. You will have faith in good relationships and thus you shall have them. So this week I embarked on being mindful of the first faculty that is discipled and disciplined by the Christ life, which is Simon, who's then turned to Peter. Simon only hears that which is true, honorable not only to self but to others. And the second faculty that I chose to be mindful of is Andrew, because those are the two that the Christ within first calls to the awareness of himself. Now, Andrew represents courage and faith. Now, you know what faith is? Knowing the unseen and believing that the unseen is true, and no matter what is playing out, courageously hold on to it until it becomes the truth and reality into your sphere of appearance. Now, it brought to my awareness as I exercised this throughout the week that we don't know that deep within our subconscious, which is the heart they talk about in the Bible, which is the seat of God, which connects to that life force, divine light, energy, whatever you're calling it, to give you that which you have desired in the place of the heart. I was shocked to see things that I have deeply believed, and hence they kept playing out as circumstances in my life. So what am I doing? As I discover these things brought to my awareness in my subconsciousness, I am now training my subconsciousness, the mind of God, to take a different picture from what I had previously believed, which is casting out the old man with his old conversation, replacing him with the truth that has been revealed to me. I'm also going through an exercise where I'm throwing out crap that I believed. I'm going to give an example: spouses and money in marriage. For me, this exercise helped me a lot. I didn't know I had a wrong concept in me concerning money in a marriage and how it should be shared or be used. Because let's face it, when we are at our wedding day, our parents tell us how they manage their money, then the banks tell you how you should manage your money. But universe, life force, God says, I have abundant supply. As you give, you receive. And so we go into these relationships when we're married, and then we have this concept: the man is the one who has to do this, the woman has to do that. That already is creating an atmosphere of lack in that household. Yet abundance says, I and my husband are happy. I and my husband freely receive and freely share and give each other. We each do not lack. None of us is a burden to the other. We are happily married, and the kitty is always flowing both ends. That's how we should think. Especially for ladies, this is the concept that has been buried in the subconscious. A woman's money comes from a hard place. Let me use Luganda. Esente yomuchali vawala. You have imprinted that onto your subconscious, and hence, as a woman, you will always hustle because you already told the heart, the seat from which issues of life flow, that money always comes from a hard place for a woman. So, should the faculty of Peter and Andrew not be trained by the Christ life in you and discipline, you would have imprinted that onto your subconscious, the heart, the seat of God, and that is what you shall have in your marriage. So how should the marriage be thinking? They should be saying, we are happily married. We draw from abundant supply. Not looking at what you earn. We draw from abundant supply. This household doesn't lack. We receive and share and give freely. Freely it flows to us. Freely it flows out of us. Rather than, oh, he's earning more than me. Oh, I never know what she's taking. That already is creating an atmosphere of lack. That is a lesson I became aware of this week, and I'm continuing to practice, and I have changed that concept that I have, that maybe the man is the one supposed to pay the school fees, the wife is the one supposed to do it. No, now my mind says we are in a happy marriage where money flows freely and abundantly to both of us and flows freely and abundantly from both of us, period. So you have to go on that journey of seeking the inner peace. Anything that is not working out in your sphere of manifestation, it's because of something you subconsciously imprinted onto the subconscious mind. How does your garden grow? Your subconscious mind. Have you become aware of beliefs that you have imprinted in it? Because whatever is there is what is continually going to be harvested in your life. And until you do the inner work to see the wrong concepts you've had about yourself, the wrong concepts you've had about others, wrong concepts you've had relationships with money, you will continually reap that harvest over and over again. Hence, renew your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. But you cannot renew if you're not yourself individually, personally seeking to understand what is this wrong concept of myself, life force, and others that I have, that needs to be replaced with the truth now that has been revealed to me within me, and make it your next new nature. So I wonder what is limiting you in your life. Are you limited in finances? Are you limited in relationships? Are you having hell in your marriage? Check the things that have been imprinted in your subconsciousness. Take some time, do the inner work, find out the limits that have been fed you in traditions, in education, in society, in culture, whatever thing that has been fed to you that puts the limits on life force, which is all good, abundance for all. You've got to replace it with the truth that abundance is there for all of us, you inclusive. Take off the limits, live from the place of possible and not impossible. I wonder what you will find. But remember, whatever you find, replace it with the truth of who you are. Abundance, life principle, truth, light, energy. You do the possible where impossible is. So this is the time to remove the imps in your life and take off the limits. In Irene's world, we're still cleaning, but we're getting there, and it's all good. It is what it is.